What is up, gamers? We are here for week 8 of the PAC, and we're battling up against Bruno and his Chernobyl Dragalges. We've never battled Bruno before. He was in the YCL this season. Oh wait, no, we did battle him in the YCL. We battled him in the regular season, and he was one of our 2 losses. He ended up being the 1 seed in playoffs, and we were the 2 seed. And we had a ton of fun the first time we battled. And this time, we're both already clinched for playoffs in the PAC, so neither of us needs to really go all out because we might see each other again in playoffs. But it would be nice for us to beat Bruno this time since he got the better of us in the YCL. And yeah, this should be a lot of fun regardless. We both have a lot of really scary offensive Pokemon against each other, so it could be a lot of fun. Zygarde and Tyranitar are both really, really scary. And those do look to be the 2 more offensive mods they ended up bringing, which makes sense. We have a special Zera, because I think it does really, really well. The Zygarde's the only thing that really shuts it down, but Thunderbolt hits everything else super hard, which is really, really nice. He didn't bring Blacephalon, so this thing is not nearly as useful. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything for us, which is fine. We have the Bronzong for the Tarak, we have the Moltres for the Scizor. Kangaskhan is probably going to be like a Wish Protect Body Slam set that'll be really annoying, but I think that's okay. We'll just lead with this, because it leads well against pretty much everything except for Scizor, and we have a really good Scizor switch in. We can U-turn out on pretty much everything, which is really nice. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm a little bit worried about us getting chipped down over the course of this match, because he does have a really, really bulky team that he brought, it looks like. He could have recovery on Scizor, Milotic, and Kangaskhan, and I expect him to all have it. Maybe the Scizor will be offensive, but we have Moltres, so I doubt it. And Weezing could have Pain Split, so it could be a really slow match. But if we can get rid of the Terrakion and the Zygarde, then his offensive threats have gone down quite a bit. But good luck to Bruno. This should be a lot of fun regardless. Again, the result doesn't really matter for either of us. I feel like we're both even clinched for like a first round bye in playoffs. I'm not sure. But yeah, should be a lot of fun. Is that Scizor? Unfortunate. He has to be protected pads for Moltres if he wants to not get burned, which is really nice. But yeah, I think we have to go hard into Moltres. Even though I don't think he ever bullet punches here, we don't want to risk it. I expect him to go for a U-turn. That's most likely, and it's not ideal for us, of course, but we can work around it, especially if he gets burned. A bullet punch would be ideal. Knockoff would be really annoying if he's able to get rushed. Okay, he just doubles out. He goes into Zygarde. Oh no, okay, that's fine. I expect him to go for a flip turn here. We'll U-turn out. He could also go for a Scald. That makes sense to me. I think I'm going to go into Hydreigon because it doesn't do anything for us here. And, like, it still hits this thing pretty hard if he does stay in. Unfortunately, we don't have U-turn on it. Just because it was really just here for the Blacephalon mainly. Yeah, there's the flip turn. That's fine. Terrakion probably comes in here, but he might be scared of a Scarfer, like a Scarf. Hydreigon. I'm really worried about Scarf Terrakion. I think that's the biggest threat, just because we have to be really careful and certain that it is Scarf. Because if it's not, then if it is Scarf, then Moltres is a good switch into a close combat. But if not, then we're just getting pushed by a Stone Edge. We do have Bronzong to scout it out a little bit, though. Weezing comes in here. That also makes sense. I might just Flash Cannon this thing, because I don't think he goes for a Fairy move, and even if he does, this is really good damage off on this thing. And I just don't want to deal with it, because our Comfy looks really, really nice here. And this should do a good chunk, because this thing's probably physically defensive. Yeah, he goes for Toxic Spikes. Oh, Flamethrower, even better. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. He's expecting the Bronzong to come in. And now something has to take a flash cannon that doesn't want to. And the only thing that outspeeds this is the Terrakion as well, which does not want to take a flash cannon, so this is really nice. We could Dark Pulse on an expected Milotic, but I think I'm just going to flash cannon. Kangaskhan comes in, that also makes sense. I could Dark Pulse this thing as well just to see. This thing could be AV, it doesn't look like it's AV though, I think it's just specially defensive, yeah. I might just go for a Dark Pulse just to scout the damage, just because I don't have anything that I really want to switch in on the first turn. Nice, he hard switches back out. We get a Dark Pulse off on the Zygarde, that's great. We outspeed this thing, so we can fire off the Draco if we want. He really is not expecting us to be playing this recklessly with the Hydreigon, but I'm totally cool with it. Because now a Draco is very free. We can also just fire off a Dark Pulse if we expect him to switch out and try and take advantage of our drop. Unfortunately, we don't have Dragon Pulse, but I'll fire off a Draco. Because getting rid of this thing again is really good. Yeah. Does he go Wheezing? That'd be nice. Unfortunate. Because this thing should be able to take another Draco after this or whatever we go for. Yeah, but he has to wish up if he wants to stay healthy, which is really nice. I think I'm going to go Darm here. He will have Protect, but like, yeah, maybe Zera's scarier. Yeah, I think Zera's the play here. He might be able to wish into the Zygarde, but we'll be at least able to knock off its item and deal with it. Either this thing will be low or the Zera will be low, which is nice. Now this thing could have Earthquake, but I think that's okay. I don't think it goes for it here. I think Close Combat feels like the most likely play from us. I expect Zygarde probably. Oh, Wheezing. Okay, that's fair. But we are special, so like, we'll still chunk this thing. What is it? We're too modest on the Zera. It doesn't do quite enough, but again, we can do a ton of damage. Yeah, that's great damage. Get it back down to where it was. He does get the poison. That's really obnoxious, because we wanted to be hitting as many buttons as possible with this thing. I'll Volt Switch out here. If the Zygarde comes in, that sucks. But I don't want to leave this kill on the board. Yeah, the poison's really, really annoying for us here. Because the chip damage is not good for our Zera. He does stand, sweet. We get rid of Wheezing, which is really nice. Based on how much Thunderbolt did, the crit didn't matter there. But the main thing is we don't take more poison this turn, which would have happened if Zygarde came in. So that's really what we were hoping to avoid. I'm going to go into this, see what his plan is. Milotic probably comes in, which is fine. We could also go Comfy. What's his Comfy check? Now that Wheezing is gone, he doesn't really have anything. Oh, he has the Caesar still, but we have Montreal still, so that's fine. I did forget he had it though. We do have to be a lot more careful with our Zeraora now that it's poisoned. We do have Darm as well, which is nice. Yeah, he just knocks off. If we get a Flame Body, that's great. If we don't, that could mean he's protected past Pen, potentially. We're just going to U-turn out. Yep, we'll see what he brings in here. Is that new? Is that track? Yeah. So I think we go Comfy, just because I really don't want to deal with this. Actually, no, we'll go Bronzong. Bronzong's our check for this. And we could just set up our rocks. I think that's pretty safe. I could also just Toxic, because that's really good for everything except for Caesar. Does Caesar come in here? I think Gyro Balls are all around safest play. I'll get my rocks up. Yeah, that's what I was a little bit worried about, but I think it's okay. We can just go in Comfy. It's our dedicated switch into this thing. We could have also gone into Hydreigon, but like, I do want to keep it around for like the Milotic. And this thing is max defense, yeah. We'll see if he's like banded or something. He doesn't look to be banded. Here we can put Leech Seed, I think. Or we can put Protected Beam and stay in. I think Protect is the better play. Okay, that's fine. We'll Protect in front of this thing as well, just to see what he goes for. We could have Leech Seeded and that would have been great for us, but I think it's okay. He goes for the U-turn, good to know. We're still going to go Moltres though. I assume this thing is protected Pez at this point as well, just because I think that's the only item that really makes sense on it. And I do think he just U-turns into the Turek, yeah. No, Flame Body, yeah. I'm just going to assume that it's the protected Pez at this point. And I think Turek just comes in here. Oh, that also makes sense, yeah. And I do think this thing's probably banded, just based on how much it did to our Comfy. I didn't actually do calcs or anything beforehand, but it felt like it was banded. I'm tempted to go into Hydreigon, because I feel like that kind of claims a kill at this point if we get it in on the hit. Because we should live a hit, and it's less useful to us than Comfy, I think. We also outspeed this thing, so if we live a hit, that's great. Yeah, we do live, sweet. I thought I had Flamethrower, that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Because I think the Caesar comes in here. I wish I had Flamethrower, because I'd definitely go for it here. Yeah, I really thought I had Flamethrower on this set. That's really unfortunate, but it's still really good damage. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm just gonna go for it again. If he Bullet Punches, that's a good play, but like, he doesn't really want to bullet punch our Moltres coming in, because we've gone Moltres every time. Damn, that's fine. We weren't ever doing anything with Zygarde. It was really just a sack at this point. But we are forced into Moltres again. I don't know if he goes for, if he sacks this thing off at this point. I think he still needs it for the Darm and mainly the Dom. But I think he might try and roost on an aggressive U-turn here. So that's a really risky play for us. I think I'll go for the Flamethrower. I think he stays in aggressively. Ah! Oh, Kanga comes in. That's not as big of an issue. We might 2-hit KO this thing. It does look very bulky from what I remember, but Moltres isn't the weakest Pokemon. Yeah, we'll take it. This time I think we do U-turn. I don't know, because I think Milotic is the obvious switch in here. But Flamethrower isn't the worst in case he does try and Wish Up. And we can just U-turn out of Milo anyways. Okay, that's fine. He just wants a little bit of leftovers back. It's fair. And he's still in range of Flamethrower, so I think he switches out here. Ah, he stayed in. Lame. I'm gonna go Darm. Ah, no, that's not a good idea either. We'll go into Bronzong, I guess. That's really unfortunate that he stayed in. We could go into Comfy just to get more health up, but I don't think that's the best play for us. At least now we pressure a Body Press into everything. Yeah. I'll Body Press. I think worst case scenario is Zygarde here, and I think that's what he goes into, but I don't think Toxic is worth it, yeah. We're gonna have to, we'll have to go into Comfy here. We'll take one, and then just a little stopgap type of deal. Because the problem is we can't lock into Ice Punch against this thing because of the Milotic. We could have brought a Belly Drum set, I think we would have worked here, but unfortunately we did not. I think I need to Leech Seed here. I don't think we're in a very good position at all, just because he has his Darm switching ready. And our Zera's poison, so we don't really have any offensive output compared to him right now, because the Zygarde is such a big problem for us. We do outspeed, which helps a little bit, but now we lose our Comfy, and well, that's a big ol' issue for us. Because we have to go into Darm here and click U-turn on an incoming Milo. And I do think the poison on Zera is really bad for us, because when we punish the Milo by coming in on it, we're still taking damage, and that's really, really bad for us, because we need to switch a lot against this game. Okay, so he'll just sack this off. That makes sense. Well, but we do get to switch out at least. But that's not great because it means the Zygarde comes in on everything. Claims a kill. Unfortunately, we have to go into this. And the problem is it's our only way of killing the Milo. And, well, that's really bad for us. Because he just goes into, like, Zygarde or something here. And yeah, I'm just gonna sack off Moltres. Because, like, it's very important for Scizor, but we've run out of Pokemon at this point. Like, this thing is just gonna beat us eventually, is the problem. Oh, E-Speed, that's great. Burn, burn, burn. We don't get the burn. That's really unfortunate for us. Because if we had burned this thing, that would have changed everything. I think we have to go back into Bronzong here. And I think we Toxic this time. I don't think the Milo or the Scizor comes in. Yeah. And this time we'll have to sack off the Moltres for real. But at least he's on a bit of a timer. Because he doesn't have his Wishmon anymore, which is really helpful. I do think if we weren't poisoned on our Zera, we'd be in a fantastic position. Because we'd have unlimited switch-ins to it. And I think that's really important. The problem is, actually, no, we still have a Scarf Earthquake switching with the Bronze. Oh, we lived. Okay, that's nice because it does extra chip damage. He's going to take more poison here. We just U-turn in case he switches out. Preserve this as a sack. There's no point in roosting, really. Yeah. Scizor is also a really big problem now if it has Roost. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. The nice thing is this thing's in U-turn range of Darm. We could also Earthquake, because he doesn't have an Earthquake switch in. And it does more to the Milo if it comes in. Nah, I think we turn. Ah, this is tough. I think we're just gonna Earthquake. Oh, great, great. Get rid of the Terrakion. Fantastic. Because now we can actually use Bronzong for the Milotic and everything. That's really helpful. Bronzong also can help with the Scizor potentially. Does a Bullet Punch kill our Darm? Probably. But yeah, we just go into Bronzong. If he flip turns, he takes more damage. Flip turn, sweet. Like, he goes into Zygarde here, but I think that's okay, because we can sack the Bronzong at this point. He's probably going to try and roost up here, which sucks, but I think we can just spam Body Press against him. Yeah, there's the roost. How much does this do to him? If we had like Iron Defense, it would be great. That does good damage. Yeah, if we weren't toxic, or if we weren't poisoned here, I think that we'd be in a great position, because we could just go 0 and not take any damage. Yeah, because he's just going to keep roosting here, right? Bullet Punch does kill our Darm if he's adamant, which is really unfortunate. There's the knock. He'll take the Rocky Helmet damage, which is nice. I think we'd have to go 0. The problem, if we weren't toxic, I think we'd have this game, like, won. I genuinely do. Because we'd be able to freely Thunderbolt this. If he goes into the 0, or the Zygarde, we'd be fine. But now we're going to be in range of Bullet Punch with everything, and just lose. I think we have to T-Bolt, as much as I don't want to. Yeah, our only shot right now is if Bullet Punch from Scizor doesn't kill our Darm, I think. Or he lets it go down here. Because, actually, yeah, because he can just trade this thing by Bullet Punching, because we'll die to Poison at that point, and then the Milo wins. But yeah, I really do think if we weren't poisoned by the Sludge Bomb, we'd be in a fantastic position. But, I mean, it happened. It's the game we play. I don't mind it. It's not his fault or anything. Oh, he doesn't even Bullet Punch us? So that means we live the poison. That's so good. Ah, he lives. Never mind. Not good. Damn it. Because now we can just Bullet Punch us for the KO. Alright, we have to go back into Bronzong. It didn't work. This is game over for sure. I don't think we have a way out. But it's very unfortunate for it to happen like this. Yep, we just spam Body Press. We're only going to be able to get him down this low anyways. And then we'll have to go into Darm and pray that we don't die to a Bullet Punch. And even then, I don't think we can win. Like, there's no chance of winning. It's just to try and get differential down. I think we have to Fire Punch, unfortunately. Come on, Darm. Damn it. Alright, good game to Bruno. I'm still happy with how we played that. I think we played it well. We could have done something better for sure, but I'm still pretty happy with how we played. And hopefully we see him back in playoffs, because I think we could, you know, have a chance in playoffs against this team for sure. Hopefully I win this. Just to get an extra. Nope, never mind. So we lose 3-0. I don't mind, because we were, you know, playing for playoffs and everything. But I would have liked to win that, just because, you know, we lost to him in the YCL. But good game to Bruno. He played that well. And I'll see you guys back here for the final week of the regular season. Bye, y'all.